Right now, in kitchens all over the world, loving hamster owners are walking over to their pet's cage with a tiny piece of food in their hand. They're smiling. They're whispering their hamster's name. And without knowing it, some of them are about to feed their best little friend something that could kill them before the weekend is over. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being dramatic to scare you. The 5 foods I'm about to show you are sitting in almost every fridge, every fruit bowl, every snack cupboard on the planet. They're foods you've probably already given to your hamster. Foods that pet store employees swear are safe. Foods that other hamster owners post videos of on the internet, getting thousands of likes, while their tiny pet slowly suffers in silence. Tonight, I'm going to show you exactly which 5 foods you need to remove from your hamster's diet starting today. And the food at number 1 is one almost every single owner has fed their hamster at least once. Stay with me, because what you learn in the next few minutes could literally save your hamster's life. Let's start with food number 5. Almonds. You've seen them in those cute pet store mixes. You've maybe even held one out and watched your hamster grab it with both tiny paws and stuff it into their cheeks. It looks adorable. It looks healthy. After all, almonds are good for humans, right? Here's what nobody tells you. There are 2 types of almonds in the world. Sweet almonds, the ones we eat, and bitter almonds. And bitter almonds contain natural cyanide. Even a tiny piece, the size of half an almond, can be enough to kill a hamster within hours. The terrifying part is that you cannot tell them apart by looking at them. Pet stores sometimes sell mixes that contain bitter almonds without realizing it. So unless you are absolutely certain of the source, the safest rule is simple. No almonds. Ever. Food number 4 is one that breaks my heart every time I get a message about it, because it's hidden inside something owners think is the ultimate treat. Citrus fruits. Oranges, lemons, grapefruits, tangerines, even small amounts of citrus zest. They look juicy. They smell amazing. And they are devastating to your hamster's tiny digestive system. The acidity in citrus fruits is so strong that it can burn the lining of your hamster's stomach, cause severe diarrhea, and trigger dehydration that can kill them in less than 48 hours. Hamsters are built to eat dry seeds, grains, and small amounts of vegetables. Their bodies have no defense against the acid load of even one segment of orange. And here's the part that almost nobody talks about. The citrus oils in the peel are even more dangerous than the fruit itself. So if you've ever peeled an orange near your hamster's cage and a little zest fell inside, you may have already exposed them. Check your bedding tonight. Food number 3 is the one I personally beg every new hamster owner to remove from their pet's life forever. Onions, garlic, leeks, and chives. The entire allium family. These foods contain a compound called N-propyl disulfide, and it does something horrifying inside a hamster's body. It attacks their red blood cells. It literally destroys them from the inside, causing a condition called hemolytic anemia. The worst part. The damage is invisible. Your hamster will keep running on their wheel. They'll keep eating. They'll keep looking normal for days. And then one morning, you'll find them weak, pale, struggling to breathe. By that point, it's almost always too late. And the dose required to start this damage is shockingly small. A single small piece of onion can be enough. So if you cook with garlic and onion at home, please, wash your hands before handling your hamster or their food. The residue alone is enough to cause harm over time. Now, before I tell you the top 2, I need to ask you something. If this video is opening your eyes to things no one ever warned you about, things you wish someone had told you the day you brought your hamster home, please take 1 second right now to hit the subscribe button. I make a new video every week, decoding the things your hamster cannot tell you, the dangers hiding in plain sight inside your home, the silent suffering that millions of these little creatures go through simply because their owners were never taught the truth. Subscribing costs you nothing. But for the next hamster owner the algorithm shows my videos to, it could mean everything. So thank you. And now, let's keep going. Because food number 2 is in almost every single kitchen on Earth. Chocolate. I know. You would never deliberately give your hamster chocolate. But that's not how most hamsters end up eating it. It's the crumbs that fall on the floor while you're snacking on the couch. It's the half-eaten cookie left on the table that your hamster finds during their nightly free roam time. It's the chocolate chip that slipped out of a baking bowl. Chocolate contains theobromine, a compound that hamsters cannot metabolize. In a creature that weighs less than 150 grams, even a single small square of dark chocolate is enough to cause seizures, heart failure, and death. White chocolate is slightly less toxic but still extremely dangerous because of the fat and sugar content. There is no safe amount. There is no acceptable risk. If you have chocolate in your home, treat it like you would treat poison around a child. Because for your hamster, that is exactly what it is. And now, the number one food, the one that hurts me the most to talk about because I see it on hamster owner forums every single day, posted with so much love and pride. Iceberg lettuce. Yes, lettuce. The food everyone thinks is a healthy, hydrating treat. The food pet store websites sometimes even recommend. The food that is, quietly, one of the leading causes of fatal hamster diarrhea in the world. Iceberg lettuce is mostly water with almost no nutritional value. When a hamster eats more than a tiny amount, their digestive system, which is built for dry foods, completely collapses. They develop watery diarrhea so severe that they can die of dehydration within 24 hours. The horrifying part is that owners often give their hamster lettuce as a healthy snack daily, never connecting it to the lethargy, the weight loss, the wet rear end they start to notice. They blame stress. They blame the season. They never blame the leaf in their hand. If you are giving your hamster iceberg lettuce, please stop tonight. Replace it with a tiny piece of cucumber, a small slice of bell pepper, or a single piece of broccoli once or twice a week. That is all the fresh food a hamster needs. So tonight, before you go to bed, walk into your kitchen. Open the fridge. Open the fruit bowl. Look at what you've been offering your tiny friend with so much love, and ask yourself honestly, how many of these 5 foods have you given them this week? Because love is not enough. Love without knowledge is how good owners accidentally hurt the creatures they would do anything to protect. But you're here. You watched until the end. And that means you're already becoming the kind of owner your hamster deserves.